This week's parsha, Parshas Nasso, is the longest parsha in the Torah. One of the things that makes it so long is the lengthy description of the Nesiim offerings, the donations of the Nesiim, the chiefs of the Shvatim, the heads of the tribes. The Torah tells us the generous donation that each Nasi, the chief of the tribe, donated to the Mishkan. They all donated the same exact amount of silver. Each donation was identical. But instead of the Torah just saying all 12 tribes donated this amount of silver, the Torah repeats and repeats and repeats each identical donation by each individual tribe. The tribe of Reuven gave the following, blah, 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 blah. The tribe of Shimon, etc., etc., etc. Going through all the details 12 times. Now you can begin to see why it is such a long parsha. A key to understanding this is from a very famous verse also found here in our week's parsha. The verses containing the priestly blessings. Yivarechecha Hashem v'yishmerecha, Ya'ir Hashem panav elecha v'chunecha, Yisa Hashem panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May Hashem bless you and guard you. May Hashem's face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May Hashem lift His face upon you and give you peace. This is the blessing of the Kohanim. But also parents give this to the children. It's a very, very famous blessing. It's one of the earliest forms of prayer that we find. It finishes off with the word shalom. We often translate shalom as peace, but it is much more than that. It is not just the lack of fighting and strife. It's being in harmony, every part playing its role and molding together to form a complete unit. That's really what shalom is. It's completion. Shalem in Hebrew means to be whole, to be complete. To have that, to have completion, you need every individual role respected. For the 12 tribes to come together as a complete unit of Bnei Israel, they need to first recognize their individual roles, play their part, playing the music of this unifying symphony of Shalom. The Torah repeats and repeats each tribe's donation to stress their individual role, which allows them to bind together as Bnei Israel, a unified and completed nation. Shabbat Shalom.